Digging deeper into the lucrative bribery scandal haunting the Ministry of Education, alleging that some of their very own have received kickbacks from desperate parents for a spot in school, pastor of the Church of Prophecy in Q-Town, Octa Floridor, who contributed to the eye-opening weekly news article, revealed why he never stood up to the department during their 7-day amnesty period.
Oh no, I never go to them because I know what I claim is what the parent claims, and I don't want to say I say or when I say. I only say what the parent says. But for me as a pastor, I understand. I hear that there's so much time, and I believe probably might be exactly the staff of the education, but probably that might be good hand to hand. But in fact, if the education have a proper system, that not give any occasion for anybody to ask for bribe.
Bribes were claimed to be in the thousands of dollars and were even carried out last year. And if the allegations are true, pastor of the Church of God in Blue Hills, Eugene Celius, said that it must stop.
That's a bad thing. It's not agree for it's not agree for one country. So everybody must go in the good route, on the good way. That's a bad thing. It must stop.
Aside from that heated saga, pastors are hoping for a change in the economic slump as hundreds of children are still lingering at home, hungry for knowledge and eager to learn, but just don't have a choice.
My job as the pastor is to pray for the country, to God send a lot of job so many people can have the job and the children can go to school.
Nous croyons dans n'importe pays, éducation là pour quelle que soit dénomination.
So I know in any country around the world, education is there for anybody.
Là, prend exemple dans le pays nous en Haïti.
If I take an example in our country, Haiti.
L'école là pour tout le monde capable aller l'école.
School there for everybody to go to school.
Il pas pour un groupe de petits monde.
It's not there for one group.
Parce que nous toujours connaissons éducation pas mêlée dans aucun autre domaine, soit domaine politique, etc.
Because I know education is education. You cannot mix education with politics.
Anytime you get a generation, so the children don't go to school, they have no education, that's really bad for them in their life.
This group of pastors fear that from idle hands, crime could soar and a large number of uneducated youths could be fostered. But while they pray, low-income families are keeping their fingers crossed for any job they can get.
We have no money to drive the child private school and the government school. That's why now I don't work. So she stays at home. Yeah, she stays at home.
I don't have money. I don't have money. I don't work in, so I got one child. You get home, you don't go to school.
I get 4 children. One in school on the bite. That was, she was born in there. She got 4 years and a half. She's school on the bite. And the next 3, he was school by Miss Claire, because I carried them by Miss Claire. But right now, thanks to stuff so hard, we don't have no money to pay right now. You don't go to school yet.
After spending some $1.4 million in school fees annually, in mid-June, the Ministry of Education revoked their contracts between the government and a number of private schools in Providenciales, where they paid half of the tuition fees for children. Overcrowding in government schools and high tuitions are just 2 of the reasons why hundreds are out of school, including Little Jackson Pierre.
Actually, I was at school, but last year I went to school, but this year my parents don't have any possibility to send me to school because the private schools are so high and they don't have no money to send me to school. So I want please for the government to help us to go to school before the year finish.
For WIV4 News, I'm Nikira John.